Hey, it's me. I'm so hungry right now. Right off the bat, I need to say that this video is a part 2. So if you haven't seen part 1 yet, you're in the wrong place, my love. You need to go to part 1 first. What am I gonna eat? The link to part 1 will be in the corner. So I'm gonna give you some time to click. Make that choice. Click. Go click. We're all waiting for you, bud. Finally, they went to part 1. We can continue. Oh! Reminder, in part 1, I painted all of these. Shoes, shirt, shorts. Technically, it is already a complete outfit. So why are we doing part 2? Because... Where is it? There's a jacket too. Kind of a weird choice to add a jacket to this because it's a very summery outfit. Then we're just gonna throw a jacket on. I had so much fun the last time I painted a jean jacket, I just couldn't resist. So this is coming in clutch because I'm actually freezing right now. I think that this is just gonna take it over the top. I have been looking forward to painting the jacket. Let's do it.
Alrighty, straight into grabbing this jacket. Why does it feel like I'm dragging a body? This is actually the same jacket that I painted last time I painted a jacket. It was actually my backup that I bought at the same time. It's a super cheap jacket, definitely not brand name or anything, unless the brand calls itself 100% cotton. Would that actually be kind of a cool brand name? Since denim is 100% cotton, wouldn't that make it perfect for tie-dye? Yep, that's happening. I don't know when, I don't know how, but that is happening. Not today though. Today I'm painting. So let's spread out our canvas. This actually is one of the closest things to a canvas that I paint on. I spend my time painting on everything but a canvas. We have a nice big area. These are some nice thick seams. I'm not gonna bother to tape it off. Grabbing a bottle of black fabric paint, the first of many.
Pour a little of that. Okay, that should be enough.
Oh no, honey. You're gonna need much more than that. Here's my classic playing with the paint shot. Yes, good. And getting into it. I'm painting the whole back area black, starting off a little timidly.
Something just doesn't feel right.
What's happening under the jacket? What is it? What is happening? I was just unbuttoning the front because the buttons were kind of creating some lumps under there. Let's get this situated.
Oh, poop.
Well, I've already done that. Okay, that's fine. I'll fix that later. Back to painting this area. The thing about painting on fabric is that it really sucks up a lot of paint. That's the end of the bottle, just like that. Another one already. Let's have it all. Just all of it. All of it. Oh, that is an impressively large paint turd right there. Back at it again with the black paint. Now, in case you don't remember from part 1, my theme for this outfit is rainbow drips. And since this is our outer wear, and we have so much space, I think I'm gonna do a little bit more with it than just colorful drips. And 3 paint containers later, we have this huge void of darkness. Don't go in there.
Nope. Stay. Come back. Don't go in there. Stay.
Be your friend.
They're dead. I killed them all.
Sorry, we have the background. The next logical thing to do, make some cookies. I'm gonna use some different size bowls, and these will be my planets. Outer space. Does that make more sense now? I'm tracing around the bowls with my Posca pen. Whee! This planet is gonna kind of break out of the frame, and no, I didn't make that choice just because of a little smudge that I needed to cover up. Please. So here they are. Aren't they cute? Now I'm grabbing some white paint, which actually ended up being gray because it mixed with some leftover black paint that was underneath. And I'm painting a base coat for the planets. About that tape that I'm not going to apply, yeah, I'm going to change my mind about that now. Instead of trying to carefully paint around the seams, I'm just going to throw on some tape and then we can, you know, woo, we can go crazy. We can get painty. And up to the corner planet. Wow, it looks like I'm trying to paint the moon. Actually kind of cool. Nope, I'm not. You know I'm gonna do something wild and obnoxious. And I'm just gonna lay down a little blanket. Shh. You comfy? Just so that I'm not getting paint on the rest of the jacket. And I'm going in to create my galaxy with, you know, that kind of cloudy, starry, whatever. This isn't looking all that great at this point. I did end up fixing it a little bit later, but unfortunately, we're gonna have to look at it like this for a while. For now, I'm gonna start focusing in on these planets individually. First, strengthen that base coat, and it should be dry. Yep. Let's try. Each of these planets are going to be very different from each other. The first one I'm going to do is kind of a rainbow striped, nope, rainbow blendy. Oh, back to stripes.
I'm not indecisive.
I had kind of a vision for what I wanted for this one. I wanted an epic rainbow planet, but it's looking more like a 25-cent bouncy ball. So I added some shading into it to try to give it a little bit more texture and planetness. Is it working? It's
Trash.
so I'm gonna add some drips. Of course, since the theme is dripping rainbow, and the fact that drips will definitely help this read more as a planet. Cause you know how you see so many planets just dripping. Yeah, I realize here that I've made many of them drip in the wrong direction. Wait, no? Yes. Okay, so I need to fix that. Not that it makes any sense for the drips to be dripping. I don't think that's the way gravity works in the galaxy, but does that stop me from painting it? Fortunately, no. I'm still gonna be able to paint it. Actually, maybe it's not that fortunate because this is just getting worse, okay? It's looking like a mess. Let me see if I can regroup and fix this up. So this is where I got. It's a bit more cleaned up, but it's still
Trash.
I'm hoping that adding a few highlights might make this a little bit better. It kind of does, but then again, it doesn't look at all like a planet. It has dimension, but not really like a spherical dimension. This is me trying to fix that and doing a terrible job. At this point, I had sunk quite a bit of time into it, and I felt like it was time to move forward. I'm gonna give this one some nice big rings, and instead of making the planet itself stripy and bold like that one, this one is going to be very blendy and light, and then the rings are rainbow. So it looks like if you took a rainbow and just stretched it around a planet. It's a rainbow ring, rings of rainbow, which I love. This is one of my favorite details of the whole of Forever. Bam! Look at that. I'm gonna add some shading to try to get, you know, that spherical thing going. This time it really worked. It almost worked too much because this was kind of looking almost realistic, which feels very strange right next to that one. They shouldn't even be in the same galaxy. I tried bringing in the drips coming off the rings, which I think look really cool, and also adding some bolder colors in there. Just hoping that that would kind of bring the styles together a little bit more. I do want them to be different, but they turned out so drastically different that they almost look weird together. So I'm basically now trying to undo that and make them look just a little bit more similar. And as I'm adding to this one, I'm just loving it more and more. Like, this is my planet, okay? This is my home. This is where I live. No, that's stupid. It's not my home. It's my child. I've created it, and I am just oh so proud.
My best times, you're my anomaly.
Hey, I have some new products for ya. This is my cozy collection. I just made that up just now. That is its name, and forever shall be. It's a blanket. Allow me to demonstrate. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking soft. You're just gonna kind of take it and... Ah! Pickle! Ugh. It has a one-of-a-kind design on it, which includes a bunch of my characters from past videos, and they're all sitting in the clouds. I'm a big blanket person because I need it, thank you. Also, this is new. It is a 500-piece puzzle. Again, it features some of my characters, and they're all painting because I paint. They're just learning from mama. No. This is a big puzzle. Lots of pieces. So if you got some time, you want to do a little fun activity, get your blanket, get your puzzle, have yourself a cozy time. The link for these will be in the description. We already have one batch ready to go, so if you order quickly, you may get in the first batch and you can get your stuff pretty fast. But if we have run out of those, then we will need time to order the next batch. Make sure you check the ship date when you order so that you know how long it's going to take. And that's it. Let's get back to painting.
But it's time to move on from my golden child, past my problem child. Sorry, I don't see you. And on to this one, which is my big baby. This one happened so fast, be careful, you might miss it. No lie, I spent hours working on the other two, and then this one took me like under 30 minutes. I just whip, nip, nip, dip, dip, dip. I was just kind of like letting go at this point, and then I did some little like of the same colors I used for the background, but in different areas over top. This turned out so cool and planet-y, and here's where it really comes alive. I added this white glow around it. Oh, beautiful chosen one. It's very beautiful, it's very glowy, and the amount of love that I have for this one, and this one too, just makes me hate this one even more. So I can't help but go back and try to fix it and make this a little bit better. I'm thinking the harsh stripes around aren't doing us any favors. It's turning out better to have a more blendy, glowy look like the other two. So I'm working with it, you know, things are happening. I'm just getting a little lost and just...
Was that English?
It did kind of start to feel a little bit better. I mean, it's still my least favorite, but I do think that lightening it up and ditching the stripes did help for me, at least enough to leave it alone and let it live. Finally, I'm adding the stars into the galaxy and creating bright bunches of stars in certain areas to make it look like the light sources for these planets, just bringing the whole picture together. Once everything is dry, there it is. There's my big rainbow galaxy painting, except this little area of denim. Paint it black, better. Finally, I remove the tape. And the back is finished, but the whole jacket is not done. There's still the front to deal with, so ignore that. I'm gonna paint the entire left sleeve, which actually already has a smudge of paint on it. Great! We've already gotten started laying that out. Oh no, don't fall. I'm going to paint this entire sleeve black. Everything. All of it. Luckily, the black paint has really good coverage. I only have to apply one coat and it's good to go. There we go. I've got one black sleeve. Am I painting the other sleeve black? No, because I believe in asymmetry. But I am going to try to balance out the black sleeve a little bit by painting some other areas of the jacket black as well. We've got the cuff being painted, the pocket being painted. No! Definitely just got paint on the jacket. No! Luckily, I was able to just scrub that off since the paint was still wet, so you can all breathe now. Sorry, that was a tense moment, I know. Once all the paint has dried, I'm just ripping off that tape, and those are done. I'm also going to paint all of this. Found another smudge. Also, my scrub pad, it's gross. For all these little snippets, I'm first covering them with a base coat of white because I am going to add color on top of these. What I ended up doing is pretty much recreating the same texture that I made on this planet on all these little areas, just to give the front a little pop of color. It almost looks like a rainbow animal print, which I wasn't exactly going for, but it's okay. I'm cool with it. Not only is my design asymmetrical, it's also not the perfect yin-yang of one another, so that may trigger some people. I heavily debated about whether to paint the entire other sleeve rainbow to kind of do the yin-yang thing, but felt like it was just going to be too much. I wanted to keep the jean jacket feel, and at this point I thought that I was done. But after looking at it for several days, I started to wonder, maybe I stopped too soon. Maybe I didn't do enough. So in a panic, I whipped out my paint, painted the pockets, painted this trim, painted this whole area. Woo! Now I think it's done. So here is the completed jacket. The front doesn't have any rules of organization, really. I kind of just painted whatever I thought would look balanced, and the back is just like, whoa, it's a full painting back there. Finally, the moment we've all been waiting for, I'm gonna put it all together. The shoes, the shorts, the shirt, and the jacket. My outfit is here. So I had Jordan helping me film this whole bit. I really had to work hard with that editing to try to make it look like I'm not the absolute worst at modeling. The reality was I was struggling.
So hot out here.
Are you gonna model or what?
I don't know how to model. Hate this. And I'm sweating. What?
To model.
I don't know what it is. I just can't take myself seriously enough. I just cannot physically do it. So anyway, this was fun, not the modeling, but the painting and the overall results of this I'm really happy with. It was definitely a ton of work and effort, so I hope that you guys are satisfied with this. I would definitely do this again with, you know, a different theme. Probably not anytime soon, but at some point I could definitely see myself doing this again. I hope you enjoyed both part 1 and part 2 of this, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!